Hi guys, I'm back. Having watched quite an episode of Doctor Who. That was quite something. Steve wants me to truck. Some people want me to do TF2. I don't know, I'm a bit split. Personally, I'd like to actually at least get this delivery done. At least get this job done. Because if you look at where we are on the map, we are right there. Yeah, it was great. It's a nice surprises, particularly Tom Baker at the end. Brilliant. Although I must admit I did miss the first 10 minutes. So I'm going to have to catch the first 10 minutes on iPlayer. Mainly because I was busy doing some admin things to do with the channel. Had a couple of emails to send. There's a couple of people who have been made mods, including Abusement. And I've just been filling him in on the chat rules that I'd like to set up. So that's all done. I need to. I will update my profile tomorrow with the chat rules to make sure that that is clear for everybody, so you can avoid the situation that we had earlier on tonight. Okay, so if it was nothing special at the start, fair enough. I didn't miss much. Thank you, Stufa. Welcome back, and thanks for coming. Thanks for rejoining me as well. That's brilliant. Hello, Luke. Good to see you. One of my other mods has turned up. How are you? Luke, for those who don't know, is a fellow streamer. He actually streams Minecraft, and occasionally he also streams EuroTruck, as far as I'm aware. But Luke has been there at the beginning. That's one of the main reasons he's a mod, along with one of the other people who stuck with the channel from the very start, and have just been absolute stalwarts. And I can't thank you enough. No, you don't have to mod the mods. Don't worry, I'll do that. It's alright, Abusement was made a mod tonight, so but I've sent him an email just to give him the ropes. But I have sent you I did send you a message, Luke, on Twitch. I don't know if you've got it to sort that out. No, don't worry. It's all very new. So excellent, so there's 5 people, so we can get on with trucking then. No, you can't time Moobot out. Guys, if you want the final countdown, you put the final countdown on the background while you're watching the stream. That's what I generally tell people, if you want that particular piece of music. Besides, my music taste is very different, as a lot of people would testify to. The sort of stuff I listen to, probably most of you wouldn't want to listen to. Considering most of it is jazz and classical on the whole, which I'm guessing is not what you guys into. Oh, 8 people, awesome. You just deleted the videos. Yeah, well, the thing is, I'd rather not get into that whole situation in the first point when it comes to copyright strikes. I'd rather have it that everything is legit and I don't have to get into that situation. I mean, when I'm partnered, hopefully the network will give me a little bit more protection. But even so. So come on, who watched Doctor Who? Including me. Own up. I don't think it's that much of a confession. I thought it was great, personally. Yep, I know Power Rangers did. I don't know whether Luke did, because he's just come to stream, but some of the guys did. It's quite weird though at the moment, because it looks like, if you look at my chat, it looks like I've got more mods than anything else. It is quite weird. Ah, okay, fellow YouTuber. Well, in that case, welcome to the stream, Seth Fling. I would have started a little earlier, but there was one thing I definitely had to do, and that was to make a cup of tea. I can't carry on streaming without one. Quad Mercury! Hello! Welcome to the stream. New name. 1 million subs. Wow. Really? He's got 1 million subs. It's nice for nice for somebody new. Do give Quad Mercury a welcome. No, I did treat some people to a couple of pieces of music in the stream, but I don't normally play music on the stream as such. It's not something I do. I know. If Rikra's in. God, Rikra, I haven't seen you in a very long time. Where have you been? This computer, I think it's about 8 gig, something like that. But I know my next rig will have 16. Yes, I'm still drifting, but not as much as I used to. Awesome. We're nearly getting to double figures. Ooh. You know, that would be the first time. Oh my goodness. I didn't realise I was tired. In-game tired, that is. Well, actually, I'll tell you something, Rikra. I don't know what your budget is, but I had a look at, I think it's the OCTV on YouTube, and there was a PC review, and it was really good. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, I'm getting there, Luke. You have to admit. I mean, you have to consider I've been doing this, what, 2-3 weeks now? And I think slowly but surely things are improving, which is good. It has to be said, though, earlier on in the week, I know Luke was with some of the streams, and he'll tell you there was only me and Luke. So we're getting there, 9 people, awesome. Great, so... Oh, what? How did what? Twitch kicked you out? Oh my word! I don't know why that happened. Yeah, I've got 8 gigabytes of memory in this PC, but I am looking. Cheers, abusement. See, I'm glad. It's just one of those things. It's unfortunate you got kicked out. My next rig's gonna have 16, and I'm actually for the first time. Cheers. See, the mods are doing their job. That's the main. That's good. Right. So for the first time, I am actually going to build an Intel system, which is a bit of a shock to me because every system I've built has been AMD. But yeah, have a look at OC3D. I think it's OC3D TV. There's a really good PC review. Hang on, Rick was asking me not to do something. What, don't put music on? I think somebody actually likes the stream as it is. Okay, fair enough. AMD. Well, the thing is that I saw a really interesting review, and they took the same, basically they took the same graphics card and the same memory you're running and all this kind of stuff, and they compared, I think it was an FX 8350 with an i7-47. Hello Fiatman, welcome back. I hope you got my email. These guys did give Fiatman a good welcome. He was in the stream. He's in the stream earlier. I did send you a message. I sent you a message on Twitch. I've sent messages out to a number of people on Twitch just before I left to watch Doctor Who tonight. Ooh, getting there, nearly double figures. Yeah, you haven't missed much. We're having a good chinwag at the moment. Anyway, they compared an FX 8350 with an i4-770K, and the fact was that in real world terms, not artificial benchmarks or anything like that, what they found was that the i7 was much smoother, and also the other thing is you got higher frame rates more consistently. So that's one thing when it comes to gaming. The other thing is that the video capture software that I use for my videos, which I'm currently editing at the moment, that particular software uses an encoder which relies on an Intel processor in order to actually capture it in 1080p. So it means at the moment my videos are currently... You're sick? Oh, sorry to hear that, Fiat Man. My videos are currently in 720p. True, very nice quality 720p, but to actually get an MP4 1080 capture, I need an Intel processor. So as much as I'd like to go AMD, particularly that 5 GHz 8-core, which is an FX8 series, that'd be awesome. I'd love to use that processor. Yeah, I know what you mean with Mantle and everything else. I can see where you're coming from, Rickra. It was something I considered. It's just at this present time, at this moment in time, that's where I'm going. I mean, I'm running a. Your dog's there. Okay. Hey, double figures. First time ever. I think. But the thing is, Abusement, with 720p and 1080p, it's one of those things. If you give... On YouTube, I can give somebody the choice of what quality they watch at, which means they can watch at an appropriate level for their internet connection. So that's the main thing. That's the reason. If you can do that, then that's brilliant. I can't do that on Twitch. I'm not partnered. I looked at the partnership for Twitch, and it's quite a standard that you have to reach. I think it's something like you have to stream either 2 or 3 times a week, and I think you've got to have, is it 500 concurrent viewers? Well, at the moment I've got 12, so I've got a long way to go. Right, and we are nearing our destination. Haha. Speeding offence, cheek. Ah, just for a minute. Just for a minute. Cool. I'm glad you're still here. Yeah. Okay. Fair point. Well, it's always going to be the way because it depends on how things are encoded, isn't it? Really, when it comes to things like certain games, you'll find certain games. Yeah, there is a little bit of personal preference there, Rick. I mean, I've been hoping, almost practically praying. Okay, Fit. I've been hoping and practically praying that AMD actually come up with a processor that can really challenge Intel. And I thought they'd done it with the 5 GHz 8 series. Do you want me to keep doing this? That's entirely up to you. Let us know if we get over 10. I think it's the easiest thing to do. Otherwise, by all means, contribute to the chat. Avoid sleeping offence. I know, I'm tired. I'm about to deliver. Come on, give me a break. Honestly, this game. Yeah, when it comes to the console PC debate, at the end of the day, the machines are very different. Although, I mean, I don't know what you guys feel about the early reports of PS4 and Xbox One, but the reports are i7. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Mind you, am I right in thinking is the 8350 the one that goes 4.4 going to 4.7, or is that the one that goes 4.7 to 5? I can't remember now, but it's an 8 series that does it. Okay, into Gibraltar. This looks like a really different delivery point, actually, particularly the entry. Keeps deducting me because I'm tired. At least my character's tired. Okay, that might be a little bit... Oh, hello. Hello, there's pallets in the way. This could get interesting. I'm kind of going in to go back out again. I'm going to try that angle and see if that works. But I think for my needs at the moment, I am looking to build, build an Intel. But when it comes to the whole console thing, I mean, at the end of the day, consoles serve a very different purpose. I think it'll be very interesting to see what happens when we get Steam boxes properly. There's going to be that side to it, absolutely. If your friends have got a particular console, then you're more likely to get that console. You're absolutely right. Although I think there's been some differences between the two consoles. I seem to remember that from what I've seen or what I've heard, the graphics are of a higher fidelity on PS4 than they are of Xbox One. But at the end of the day, it's not just about the console, is it? It's going to be about the games. It's going to be about the titles that you can get on that console. You know, I remember when I had a PS2. This is again when I was working out at sea. Partly because it was also a DVD player and also could play CDs, so it was multi-purpose. The one thing I liked about that was one series I really liked was Gran Turismo. Now some people, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Fiat. I hope you get better soon. The one thing I will say about that is that I really like Gran Turismo. Now there's some people who are going to buy specifically a PlayStation for the next Gran Turismo. Like there's going to be people who will buy the next Xbox for the next Forza or the next Halo or an exclusive title that you can't get on the other console. You are the 13th Doctor. I thought the 13th Doctor has been announced, hasn't he? Isn't he an older guy, I believe? I think he is. I think he's an older guy. Aha, there we go. Now. Okay. I'll do what I usually do. Alright, let's take a look. Do you want to buy a Scania? What, as in a real one or one on the game? Yeah, right. Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing you in a future episode then, Power Rangers. That would be good. That's not a bad piece of parking from me. I mean, yeah, okay, straighten the wheels, but otherwise that's fine. Let's see how I did. Ready? Good work. So I've damaged the trailer. Damn. 2%. And I've leveled up. 14. Wow, these long jobs are really doing good. Okay, so we've got... well, we need to go from Debrecen, so... Okay, so from Debrecen I can go to Bergen. It's a nice long journey all the way up. Banska, that's quite a short one. Fragile Road Beverages with a DHL trailer. Floor panels going to Duisburg in Germany. Okay, we can go to Felixstowe with some tyres. We've got dry milk going up to Gardermoen. Flour to Gardermoen. Guess what's going to Austria? Well, I think that's a match made in heaven. I don't know about you guys. Train to Linz. Hello, we're going to Austria and I'm pulling a train. I think out of all the jobs, that's probably about the most interesting so far. Right, we've got some tractors going to Warsaw, which is further into going east. And that's about it, really. So I think it's either tractors to Warsaw or train to Linz. Oh, that makes it so much easier. Have I watched Naruto? Not familiar with him. I'm trying to work out what that guy's doing in the background. Is he trying to scratch his head with a hard hat on or something? What on earth? What about pulling the train? Yeah, you bet I'm serious. First gear for this. What, the worker? Yeah, probably could be. Difficult to say. Difficult to see from that angle, though. Okay. Well, it's not going to pull in third. It might pull in second. Now I've got beacons, I can put my beacons on. There we go. Allah! Welcome to the stream. Check outside, okay. Let me get to these lights and I'll do that for you. Even the lights are turned green, I'll do that. Okay, neutral parking, here we go. There you go, guys. Okay, we are going to Linz in Austria from Debrecen. So, not as long as the previous job I did, but long enough, particularly considering what I'm hauling. Yeah, okay. I think this tonight will be the last stream I'm doing this weekend. It'll probably be tomorrow. I would stream Train Simulator tomorrow, but unfortunately I'm working tomorrow night. I do have a regular job, although it feels like I'm doing two jobs now, with streaming and then this, and then my regular job, as well as making videos, editing highlights. Today I've been looking at various things for one of the shows I'm going to be doing for the YouTube channel. Do you need any mods? Are you talking for this game? Because I mean, as far as mods are concerned, I can just quite easily just go to Modsaholic or have a look around. Unless, are you a mod author then, Allah? Is that what one of the things that you do? Actually, I was just thinking, if you used, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you what would be a really good mod. If multiplayer was a thing on EuroTruck, you could actually make a mission. You could do sort of mission-based content, and one of the things you could do potentially. Ah, right, okay. One of the things you could do potentially, I was just thinking, because of playing Eastbound and Down earlier, Smoking the Bandit, you could literally do Smoking the Bandit. So you could have Snowman's truck, and you could have the Trans Am, and you could be trying to do a run from, you could be trying to do a bootlegging run with cops chasing you and all the rest of it. I think that'd be kind of cool. Daisy. Never played Daisy. That's based on Armour, isn't it? Which again is another game I haven't got. But you never know, at some point. Playing a lot of simulators at the moment, so primarily I've been playing EuroTruck, and then also I'm doing videos to do. Oh, be a mod. Oh, you mean actually be a mod in chat? Oh, I see what you mean, Ella. Simple answer with that is just wait and see. When it comes to mods, it's one of those things. You'll be granted that privilege when, you know, should I deem it, as it were. Or if one of the other mods sees that you're being helpful in chat, then yeah, I'll seriously consider it. Sleeping Dogs is something that I do own, and it was bought for me as a present, and I haven't played it yet. I've got all these games I haven't played. I think that was one of the other inspirations for actually doing all this lot. So I actually get round to playing all these different games, and then once I've played them, I can do a review on it. Some of these games, it'll be literally like a fresh review, because I've never played the game ever. It's just sat on my Steam account, downloaded to my hard drive, and I haven't even booted it up yet. Call of Duty? No, I haven't played Call of Duty, I have to admit. And the thing is, every time Call of Duty comes around on a sale, it's always still like really expensive, even if the game's years and years and years and years and years old, which is ridiculous. I've never understood why. You know, other games actually come down. Dead Rising? No, not one of them. That's not on my list. I've got about 100 games on my list, roughly. So I'll be doing mini reviews of the games that I have. So not just fairly recent releases, but some of them will be getting quite old now. and I'm looking to do a complete review of a game in 5 minutes. Halo, I'd have to find a PC version of Halo. I think there is one. I think it's the 1 or 2 that have been ported to PC now. I think there are. You're one of them. Stoof is still there. Yay! Yeah, I'm going to get... Well, the thing is, this channel's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, is it? Ah! I can't believe you did that. Cannot believe that at all. Nearly 300 views. Well, that's good in a way that I've had that many views. I think I'll probably get more views now that I've got more people in chat and more people to talk to. And I'm finding now that I've got more things to talk about, which is great. Okay, this will date me. I can remember right. This is UK children's programs. I can remember programs as I was growing up, like Trumpton, Chigley, Camberwick Green, Bagpuss, Mr. Ben, and then things like Jimbo. Trying to think what else. He-Man, Nightmare, Blue Peter, obviously. But there you go. That probably dates me quite well. DLA's back. Welcome back to the stream, DLA. Cool. Power Rangers, well, we're now up to 4 because DLA's back. But Allah's going. That tends to be the way that streams go, though. You get people come and go. It's just the way things go. Oh, awesome. Oh, I don't really... that's the point. I don't know if you remember this DLA, but a couple of years... It must be a couple of years ago now. I have no idea. It must have been a couple of years ago. There was something like the world's greatest... There was like a truck driving competition on Channel 5. And one of the things they had to do was logging. And they had like truck drivers. I think they had one from Essex, one from Australia. I think there was one from America. And they did all these different tasks around the world. And one of them was logging. And it was just unbelievable. Some of the tracks and roads that they drive on with the logs is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'll tell you what though, Canadian logging, that'd be a fantastic thing to have as a scenario in. I know there's an American truck simulator coming up. I know it's obviously Canadian, but even so, if they could have something like that in the next EuroTruck, well, the next truck sim, that would be cool. Hey guys, sorry about that. I just got interrupted. Vishlot, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Vishlot was on my last Saturday's EuroTruck stream and kept me company till quite late at night, I seem to remember. But Vishlot's all the way from Germany. And we talked about all sorts of things. It was great. There was even a talk about bacon sandwiches at one point. It was cool. By the way, Vishlot, you do star now. The stream from last week has been edited into a video of all the highlights from last week. HP Source, yes, that was it. So that stream's been edited. It's now up on YouTube, so you can actually watch it back at your leisure, including, you know the flight sim one. The flight sim one I did last Sunday as well. That's up. I've done a highlight reel for that. So those are up on my YouTube channel. I don't think it's searchable yet, but hopefully now I've done this really long stream, I've got a lot of footage to edit tonight, and what I'm looking to do is put this up on stream and, on my channel, and with a bit of luck, my channel will become searchable. Right. What else have I got to tell you guys? Yeah, there's a lot of things happening. So at the moment I'm I've actually just put episodes. I'm currently doing my YouTube name is TboneIsGaming, but the problem is that Surgeon Simulator. No, I've seen footage of Surgeon Simulator, and to be fair, it doesn't look all that great. I know. I think it's gimmick. It's a bit of a gimmick, really. It is TboneIsGaming. The only thing is it's not searchable yet, VShlot, because I don't have enough videos. But if you type in youtube.com and then /user and then /YouTubeIsGaming, sorry, not YouTubeIsGaming, TboneIsGaming, then you'll find me. That's where the channel will be. So what can I tell you guys? Right. Cool. Excellent. Thank you very much. That's another subscriber. Brilliant. Ah, that's the story. I do remember that you were training at one point. You found me by searching. Oh my goodness. That's cool. Because before, if you searched TboneIsGaming, it wouldn't come up on YouTube, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out why. But I'm glad it's searchable. So yeah, there's a number of things happening at the moment. I'm currently working on video-wise, apart from, I know, yes, and it's Luke. So probably with yourself, VShlot, that's 2. But there again, yeah, great. I've doubled my numbers overnight. Anyway, so apart from the live streams, which I will edit down into a highlight reel and thumbnail appropriately. In fact, I need to make a thumbnail for this one. So yeah, I'm doing a farming sim. I'm doing the tutorial series for farm sim. I'm going to do another one for flight sim as well. Some of the basics of flight and some of the procedures and things like that. Oh, okay, fair enough, Power Rangers. So I'm going to be doing that series. So I'm going to take you through some of the basics of flight and some of the things to do with flying on VATSIM as well. So I'm looking to do that. So those will be the tutorial series. Once those are in the can, I can concentrate on the main thrust of the actual channel content. One of which is going to be a gaming news show, as well as some comments as well, which will be a weekly show. I'm aiming for a weekly show. I can't promise it, but that's what I'll try and do. Which I've got a lot of plans for that, and in fact at one point I was even thinking about hiring a voiceover. I even emailed the guy. There's a chap I know who does voiceovers, and yet weirdly I woke up with a really deep, I was at work really early this morning, and I had an afternoon nap, and I woke up afterwards and I had a really deep voice, and all of a sudden I could do the voiceover that I wanted. So I edited it in Audacity and dropped the pitch and everything else, and all of a sudden I've got the voiceover I want, which is great. So that's sorted. So I've got that to do, and then I've got the mini reviews to do. So yeah, there's going to be so much content coming in that channel, but I've got to be careful of things like copyright and Creative Commons licenses and all that kind of stuff. So I'm starting as I mean to go on. So although I played 2 songs tonight, those will be edited out of the stream. They will not appear on YouTube. Well, the thing about regular TV is, on the whole, you don't have that level of interaction, do you? I mean, how many times do you actually have a situation where the host actually talks to you? I mean, properly talks to you. So I can understand why. Well timed, actually. Not like just taking a quick break. I can't see anything. I think this is going to be hard shoulder. Oh, hang on, I might be a bit quick. Yeah, struggling through the gears again. 7th, 6th. Ooh, just about held it. One thing I do know about hauling a train is there's not much chance of actually putting this train on cruise. It's just not going to happen, because it takes a long time to get up to the speed that you want to do, and then all of a sudden you get to a bend or a hill or something along those lines. Okay, that's quite weird. The screen was dimming as if I was tired, but I wasn't. Welcome back, VShlot. You haven't missed much. I've just made a cup of tea and made a screenshot ready for the thumbnail for the highlight videos that are going up onto YouTube at some point. I might start to make a start at editing tonight, but I can't guarantee it. Either that, or I might actually go to bed and I get an early start in the morning and then edit the videos tomorrow. It sounds like a more sensible plan. It all depends on what happens. Really. Have I looked at your message? Not yet, but I will. I'll probably look at it once I finish streaming tonight, which at this point I think is going to have to be once I've finished delivering this train. But if you're following me, you should get an email to the registered email address to your Twitch account, at which point that will tell you when I'm streaming. Today I started, it's about 4:30, 5 o'clock UK time, so I've been streaming a long time today, one way or another. But as far as knowing when I stream or when my videos are being uploaded or anything like that, if you follow me on Twitter, again it's going to be at TboneIsGaming, then you can actually you'll get a Twitter notification when I'm streaming. What I tend to do is I tend to sort of preface the fact that I'm streaming that night, so you know that I'm going to be streaming that night. Yeah, it was about 6 o'clock in Germany, that's right. So I broke the stream to take a break and also to watch the new the Doctor Who episode that went, I think it went live to something like 90 countries. Cool. But certainly Twitter's a good one to follow. If you follow me on Twitter, that's a good way to do it, because then you'll get everything. You know when I'm streaming, when my videos are going to be, when have been uploaded, all that sort of stuff. But I know that's not for everybody. I realise that. Although I think my PC is doing a nice job of keeping this room warm. It's quite a small office actually. It's like a little broom cupboard where I actually broadcast from. Although when I do the news show, it won't look like that. I have big plans. I really do. Oh, knock! Hello! Hello, 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 hello. I was wondering where you'd gone. You have missed streams. You've missed pretty much all weeks. I think I streamed... This is about my 3rd stream this week. Well, if you count the fact that I've actually streamed twice tonight, you could say it's my 4th. Good to see you, though. I hope you like the present I've given you. It's getting to that time of year. I think a lot of people are busy around this time of year, up to a certain day in December. Certainly noticed it this morning. Bit of a cold snap, and the next thing you know, work was absolutely crazy. In comparison to how it's been anyway. It started really quiet and it sort of lulled you into a full sense of security, and the next thing you know, calls started coming in. Yes, you got mod. In fact, if you check your message, Knock, if you check your messages on Twitch, I've given you some instructions. So yes, you got mod. I have given you some instructions. The one instructions I didn't give to my mods, and I should do, is that they need to follow the chat rules as well. Yes, I gave you mod and I gave Luke mod as well. Part of the reason, Knock, is because, well, you followed me from the beginning. And it only seems right. You're welcome. You followed me from the beginning, as has Luke, so that's the reason you've got mod. And I'm pretty damn sure you'll do a decent job. But we're great. What? As they say in a certain superhero show, with great power comes great responsibility. I know, cheesy, but hey. Right, 57 miles to run. Well, if you can stick around, Knock, you might just catch the end of the stream now, because I'm going to deliver this train, and I think I'm calling it a night. Because it's probably going to get to about 10 past, 11 by the time I deliver this. And I'm aiming for an excellent with a train. which for me would be a record. Particularly live on stream, and particularly considering this is going to go up as edited highlights on YouTube. Yes, the YouTube channel is live, albeit just for stream highlights at the moment. Yeah. Well, I couldn't actually upload stream highlights to Twitch because you have to be partnered to do that. So, I've uploaded them to YouTube instead. And then I'll just have to wait to see if I end up being partnered with a gaming network. If I am, fantastic. If I'm not, oh well. Yeah, it's called TboneIsGaming, you're absolutely right. I think I've got 2 subscribers at the moment. So if you're subscribed to my channel, Knocker, that would make 3. But everything has to start somewhere. At the end of the day, when I started streaming, I didn't have any followers. I'm now up to, well, getting on to 28 now. I started the stream with 22, so there's another 6. I've had a number of people come into the stream. I've even broken another record. I've actually got into double figures in chat at one point. I had 12 people, and that was great. When that was happening, that was really good. I had a lot to respond to. But also, I had a lot to talk about as well, which does help. I think the one thing I'm finding as I'm streaming is I'm getting better at it. And I'm finding there's more things to talk about. Or I'm finding more things to talk about. So there aren't so many pauses, there aren't so many silences. But again, the chat does help. Because it gives me something to respond to. So once I've delivered this, I will bring the stream to a close, but I will look to see when I'm streaming next, just to give you guys a bit of a heads up. I suppose it's a bit of a reward for sticking around as well. Yeah, bit of a head scratcher this. Strangely, V-Slot found me. I think it was V-Slot that found me. I think when I looked into it, it has something to do with the number of videos you have on YouTube. But V-Slot found me. But if you type in YouTube and then /user and then /TboneIsGaming, then you'll find me. You'll find me that way. Billy, hello. Someone new. Always nice. Thanks for joining us. I don't know why, but I've just given V-Slot and Adam some temporary permissions to actually post a link, and for some unknown reason, it's not having it. Yeah, I don't know why. The weird thing is, if I give somebody permission, it doesn't seem to work, and I'm not sure why. It just immediately deletes the link, and yet, you know, I've basically permitted you to do that. It's quite weird. I don't know what's going on there. I'll be honest with you guys, I have no idea what's going on there. Maybe something to do with your settings. Possibly, yeah. I don't know what. Maybe what I need to do is to put sort of permissible links or something, I'm not sure. Yes, I covered your back. fact, you're back just in time. Yes, it is a train. Yeah, I'll have to go into MooBot settings, but I can't do it now. I'm not going to do that now. I've practically done the stream. Because I know my mods can actually post links. I know that much. It's so much easier with a 6x2. Okay, straighten up. Now a little more. No, the other way. That's it. I'm not sure about that. No. Okay. Let's have a quick check to see where I am in relation. Okay. Right. Blind reverse is always difficult. Don't need much of an angle really, I just need to get it into that corner. Okay, no worries, I'll send the link after the stream. Aha, I think this might do it. Really? Huh. No idea. But from... Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, hang on. I had it. There you go. Parked. Hooray. How strange. Well, it's you're still appearing as knock-on to me. Okay, see you soon, DLA. And considering we've got Knock the Wood in. Right, let's take a look at the park. Bit messy, but it's alright-ish. Right, let's see how we've done. Ooh, late. God, what a penalty for being late. 8 hours late. Wow. Oops. Unbelievable. Not a scratch on the trailer, and that's what happens. Unbelievable. I suppose it isn't, and yeah, it is. I suppose it makes more difference. More difference at the end of at the end of the stream. Well, at the start of the game, I should say. Right. Okay. Well. Chaps, it's come to the end of that night, and at that time of night, unfortunately, where I'd like to thank everyone who has come in and watched the stream. Right, well, thank you very much, guys. Until next time, take care, enjoy your gaming, and this is T-Bone logging off.